Welcome to Picture Healer channel. Today's topic is all about Peri9. Many people have questions about Peri9 because we are in the last year of Feng Shui Period and people want to know how can they prepare for Peri9. So today we will look at the meaning of the Peri9, how does it affect us, and the Feng Shui chart for Peri9. And we'll also take a quick look at the Feng Shui chart for 2024. So what is Feng Shui Period? In the classical Feng Shui, there are 9 Feng Shui periods. Each period lasts for 20 years. The period 8 starts from 2004 until 2023, and the period 9 starts from 2024 until 2043. And each period has a related 5 element and related to one of the bagua, the 8 trigrams, and each period related to one direction. The period 8 belongs to Earth element, and the related bagua is the gua, and the related direction is northeast. So in the past 20 years, the quality of the earth element is highlighted, such as the earth-related careers. And the northeast is generally one lucky direction during period 8. And this is very general because we know every year the stars will fly to different directions and the energy will change. And also every house has a different house chart. So this is just for basic reference. And when we look at the period 9, it's related to the fire element. And in bagua, it's the li gua. And the direction is related to south. So in general, without looking at the yearly chart or your house chart, south is a very lucky direction during period 9. The next question is the starting point of the period 9. Technically, it starts on the Chun day. The Chun is the start of spring from the 24 solar turns, and it's usually around February 4th. So we say the period 9 officially starts on February 4th, 2024 until February 4th, 2043. Because this is the change of energy and there is always a transition time. And many people believe the transition started around 2020. We start to see the energy of period 9 more and less of the period 8 energy. It really doesn't change overnight. So we talk about the period 9 is related to the li gua in the bagua. And the li is related to fire element and the direction of south. And there are some other qualities related to the li gua during the period 9. Since this is a fire element, it's related to brightness, shiny appearance, beauty industry, decoration, fame, passion. But on the negative side, it can be an unstable energy. It does have the tendency to destroy suddenly or impulsively. So that's the general energy for period 9. Compared to period 8, period 8 is a very square, very stable, the earth's energy. But period 9 is very strong, fire, anger, more chance of conflict. But when it shines, it's bright and beautiful. Now we look at the related color for period 9. Because it's the fire element, it's a red, purple, orange, or other fire-related colors. Related family member is the middle daughter or middle-aged woman. This is based on the bagua, the li gua. And the related body organs include heart, eyes, head, chest, and the blood systems. So basically, it's more on the top of our body. In period 9, the highlighted careers include social media, technology, computer, the artificial intelligence, energy, including solar, electric, or any type of energy, art, culture, entertainment, beauty, health, fitness, and restaurants. Those are just few examples that's related to Li Gua and the fire element. So we know in Period 9 we have to adapt to new technologies and work with our passion. We need to learn to control the fire energy and avoid conflict or impulsive behaviors. Another lucky element in Period 9 is the wood element, because in the 5-element cycle, the wood generates fire. The wood element can mean any shades of green color. It can mean more earth-friendly business. And the wood element is also related to forest, trees, landscaping, farming, gardening, books, publishing, education, and the direction of east and southeast. So those are also pretty lucky industries during Period 9. Another confusing question is about the Peri9 house. What is a Peri9 house, and how can you have a Peri9 house chart? And there are several ways to look at this. If a house is built during Period 9, it's a Peri9 house. And the second way is if you have a major renovation during Period 9. And different practitioners will have different opinion of what's a major renovation. The old school way is to have a whole roof renovation. If you open up your roof and the sun and moon can shine into the house, then that means a major renovation. And other people will say just change the whole floor and do all the paintings. It will be a major renovation. And I also heard some people saying if you just renovate the kitchen or renovate the main entrance, take down your door, it can be considered as changing of house period. For the apartment buildings, it's very difficult to change the whole roof or having a major renovation of the whole building. So this is a little gray area. But in general, if you have bigger renovation, you have more chance of updating your Feng Shui period. The third way is to move into a house during Period 9. And before you move in, the house has been empty for a long time, maybe several months or over a year. Then you can say the house is the Period 9 house, even though it was built before Period 9. Once it's vacant for a long time, we can use the move-in day as the new house period. Since we are in 2023 now and not in Period 9 yet, so actually we don't have a Period 9 house and there's no Period 9 house chart yet. But we can still look at the Feng Shui Period 9 flying star chart. Here is a Period 9 Feng Shui chart. The 9 is in the center. And in the Period 8 Feng Shui chart, the 8 is in the center. So what are the lucky stars in Period 9? Then we have to look at the timely stars and untimely stars. And in Period 8, the best star is number 8. And in Period 9, the best star is number 9. And the upcoming stars are also very lucky. So the star 1 and 2 are very lucky during Period 9. And we have two neutral stars, stars 6 and 8. The number 8 is not a tiny star in Period 9, but the 8 white star and the 6 white star are basically auspicious stars. So even in Period 9, it's still pretty neutral. And the other 4 stars are considered the untimely stars, the 3, 4, 5, and 7. So the negative side of these stars will show more during Period 9. And one interesting star is the star number 2, the 2 black star. The number 2 is an illness star, but because it becomes tiny star in Period 9, so it's not as negative during Period 9. So many people talk about the COVID will end in 2024, and this can kind of explain that. because the illness star is not as negative anymore starting in 2024. So back to the Peri9 Feng Shui chart. We see the tiny stars number 9, 2, and 1. That's the center, west, and the northwest. And the two neutral stars are number 8 in the southeast and number 6 in the southwest. So that's the Peri9 chart for the next 20 years. And we have to look at the yearly chart. I'm sure you are curious about 2024 yearly chart. 2024 is the year of dragon, and the center star is number 3. So when we look at this chart, since it's Peri9, the lucky stars are 9, 1, and 2. That's southwest, southeast, and the east. I'm not going into too much detail for this chart combination, but when we put the Peri9 chart and the 2024 yearly chart together, you can see the best direction is southwest, and the untimely direction is the south. So in 2024, southwest is a very lucky direction. And we are not considering the monthly chart or your house chart based on the facing direction. So there are many other variables that can affect the feng shui. Today I'm just showing you the basic chart and the basic idea of Peri9. Thank you so much for watching today and see you next time.